Yeah, and today we've got another chart analysis where I'm going to be going through Enjin versus USDT. So stick around and we're going to talk about how this coin's risen right to the top and whether it's still a good opportunity to invest and how low it could possibly go and when the next buying opportunity could possibly be. Okay, so let's have a look at it. We'll do a top-down analysis starting from the daily, and if we look at it from the daily, there is a specific resistance and support here. Okay, so as you can see, it's hit this a few times, then it's came down, it's became support a few times as well there. So you can see we've got that main resistance slash support region there. Okay, after this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a quick Fibonacci right from this support region right to the top, and as you can see, it's been increasing steadily for quite a while. Okay, so there is a correction due, and I'll explain this later on as well, but I don't feel like it'll be wise to invest at the minute. Okay, so apart from that, let's draw in some trend lines. So we've got a trend line around here, and we also have a trend line going up like this. Okay, so we've got these regions here, and apart from this, I'm also going to mark out this golden zone here in the Fibonacci, because this is where I believe it will come and retrace to in the future. Okay, so if we look at this at the minute, you can see that this was already a major zone for retests, where it's hit above here and it was regarded as resistance. It came back down towards this zone, went back up, tested this region again, and then came back down again, tested it, broke the resistance, and then went right back up. Okay, so you can see that this zone is where the currency is more stable at the minute. Okay, so let me draw some resistance and support bands in as well very quickly, and you can see there's one around here and also one at the top over here as well. Okay, so you can see these regions. Let's have a closer look on the 4 hourly and we'll be able to see this in a lot more detail. Okay, so you can see what's happening. We've got this trend line going up, we've got this trend line here, we've got this resistance zone up here. Okay, we've got this support slash resistance zone here right at the bottom of this golden region on the Fibonacci as well. So you can sort of see what's happening and what's been happening recently. Okay, so obviously there's been a huge spike and it has pretty much 10x'd within the last few months. Okay, so what am I predicting is going to happen next? So right now it's at the top here, okay, and it's broken way past any sort of support region, and there hasn't really been a major correction. So I'd say it's due, especially when all the other cryptocurrencies at the minute are going through retests. So let's go to exactly what I believe will be happening in the future for this. Okay, so first of all, I believe it will dip. It will come towards this trend line here, establish it as support. If it does establish it as support, then it will hopefully go back up. Okay, however, we always look at a few scenarios, and what I feel is more likely is it may go up a little bit more, but in the long run it'll test this area around here, dwindle around for a little bit, and then come back down to test this zone here. Okay, once it tests this zone, this would be a point that you may want to buy back in. Okay, so it'll test that zone, then come back up towards this trend line, test this trend line, and then come back down, and then if it forms this trend upwards again with higher highs, once this has happened, then we can say that the currency will be going back up again, and it's a good bullish scenario for this currency. Okay, so alternatively, what else could happen? What could the bearish scenario be? Let's have a look at that as well. So if it goes right back down, okay, tests this, the test isn't supported by that zone, breaks through there, it comes back towards here. This isn't established as support either. It will come back up towards this golden region here and then test this as support. Okay, so all of these are ways that the currency will be having a correction. So it's up to you what you want to do with it. All this chart analysis is my opinion. Remember, it's not financial advice. If you want to follow it, that's completely up to you. But in my opinion, I would want to wait till either scenario number 2 or scenario number 3, as this is probably what's going to yield the most profit and the least risk. Okay, so say you were to get in on scenario 2, you're looking at a healthy 20% return there, or if it goes back up to the zone that it was at right at the top at its peak, you're looking at a 45% gain there. Okay, if you look at scenario 3, then we can look back at that, and then this, firstly I would say, would test up against this region first again, and if it were to break through, then it would come up towards this region for about a 42% gain as well. Okay, so this has been my analysis with Enjin. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know if it helped you out in the comments below. Let me know if there's any other currencies that you'd like me to be looking at and doing some analysis on, and I would greatly appreciate if you just supported the channel by subscribing and also just hitting that like button. If you smash that like button, it's really going to help me out, and it really it's really just going to motivate me to make more videos for you guys, okay, and provide my opinion. Okay, thank you very much for listening. Cheers guys, bye.